much ended my stream. So I'm sorry about that. I didn't even get to say a goodbye. Hopefully this time we'll be able to go right through.
These ivy-like plants are blocking the way.
Okay, so I've got to find...
This obelisk is dead.
I've got to find a way to power the obelisks. Because it's the only way I'm going to be able to move forward, I imagine, is by powering the gem back up. Gosh darn it. Supposed to do that. Can't figure it out. Half this game is just me getting lost. Alright. I gotta refer to the guide. I've got no clue how I'm supposed to turn this obelisk on. Sorry guys, I don't like to cheat, but I gotta figure this out. Okay, yeah, no, that's not what I wanted. So that's all you've got for your guide. Sorry guys, I know, super epic fancy gameplay. I didn't know that I'd need another obelisk working. So I've got to figure this out. Don't do that. Yes, I've got the mask. I already did that. Okay, I missed something. I need to go over here. Sounds good. Something's moving around. Please don't kill me. Well, just settle down, game. Don't crash on me again. Good lord. Oh. God, I get scared every time that happens.
Yes. It is depicted here. Our gateway out of this world. These reliefs clearly portray ancient Conarium. The thing I have been searching for my whole life. As much as I can understand, that one depicts a seemingly dead city as an ever-living organism with lots of mummified bodies connected to the device.
Not good.
Incredible. And the other one depicts an ancient Conarium which is connected to another one, most probably outside of this planet or maybe out of this dimension. Oh my, this is just marvelous.
I don't know, I have a bad feeling about it. But that's just me. No, stop it. Turn back other way. There you go. There you go. Perfect. Uh-oh.
I can't bear the pain anymore.
I'm sure it hurts. I gotta feel not good. I don't trust these mummified. I do not. Me no trust. Hello, thank you for joining. Uh-oh. Who? Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Nope. 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 No, 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 no. No, no, no. No, no. 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 Nope. 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 No, thank you. You can stay away from my butt. Please don't run into him. Please don't run into him. No, 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 no. I'll make a break for it. Sprint, 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 sprint. No, 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 no.
All these must be the products of my disordered imagination and nothing more.
Yeah, nothing more. God, it scared the crap out of me. I really didn't want any of the mummified bodies to move, like, ever. God, it scared the crap out of me. What? No, I just came from that way. Now I go back this way. I was worried about those reptiles moving at some point. Sorry, I got scared. Alright, now we take my crystal. Charge it up. Perfect. What have we here? To say, I hope that's a statue. What does that do? Oh, okay, I'm just supposed to go around it.
I don't know if anybody reads this, or if there is anyone still alive out there. I've lost everybody who was on my search party. I am alone and afraid.
Uh-oh.
Even from the out-of-place echoes of my own footsteps that are reverberating along these halls of ages-long silence. It is hard to tell if I am alive anymore. Those visions, sounds, the devilish scenes described in the reliefs I come across every now and then. We were not meant to be here.
Clearly.
Dr. Faust! Dr. Faust, are you there?
Whoa.
Answer me, please!
Nope. Wrong thing. Wrong thing. Could you just stop moving things over there? I don't like that. Take out my crystal. God, this cavern is like just huge. Imagine I'm probably supposed to not touch those. Hang on. What's this up here? Intact and still amazingly sharp even after all these years of desolation, the elaborate carvings on the curious metallic surface signifying a reptilian nature. Better take it. Better stick it in my pants. Uh-oh.
I believe no more can we harbor ourselves on the safest shores, for there are things that cannot be undone.
Dr. Faust? Loading screen. Whoa. I'm losing me Cocoa Puffs.
Was that a sheer delusion?
I don't think so. Having heightened my knowledge of the arcane arts, I find myself contemplating the subject of universals. Whether definitions exist in the nature of things or in mere conceptions, illusionary or perhaps a sheer product of human language. Our means of receiving impressions are absurdly few, and our notions of surrounding objects infinitely narrow. We see things only as we are constructed to see them, and can gain no idea of their absolute nature. So what lies beyond the woven limits of the flesh we've been trapped in? And is it really possible to pass beyond it at least once? What do we know of the world and the universe around us? For the last 10 years of my rough life, I've lived with the undulating echoes of these scorching questions that have rendered me a ghost among the flocks. But yesternight, I finally got some answers. During the last session, Frank and I managed to get the printer to work, and even though the results are blurry, we have the first empirical proof of what we saw out there. Huh. Flashlight.
We need to be cautious, not to let anyone else see this grand collection. It could be extremely dangerous for both of us.
Okay.
Deliberately preserved heads from Mesopotamian marshlands. Such cultivated minds kept in permanence by getting dried under the scorching sun with methods now lost to us.
Oh, it's a mummified head. Ooh. Yeah, we'll just close that and never open that ever again.
A stuffed subadult Nile crocodile, one of the oldest creatures still living on the face of the earth. A medicine man mask from northwest Africa. A sacrifice ritual mask from Middle Africa.
Huh. Well, alrighty then. I'm supposed to take that, shove that in my pants.
Looks like a preparation for a long trip.
This relic is from Madagascar. I have two. This one is extremely rare. It is called Hanalbi. Nobody knows exactly what it means, but from its symbolic depiction of a dark sphere inside a light one, it is thought that it could mean the underworld.
I probably shouldn't be touching it then.
Mask of an all-powerful moon goddess, esteemed by an eastern island tribe, now lost in time. It is from the private collection of the late famous hermit Klaus von Herdeth. Don't ask me how I get it. I have my ways.
Okay. Well, that's a
Elusive
tricky one.
mask from the submerged parts of Kerguelen Islands. A cryptic
don't like that
mask
one.
with an untraced origin.
Yeah, it's a creepy one.
I need a phonograph cylinder.
Journal entry. As told in some banned ancient volumes I was able to acquire, it is evident that Conarium, when properly adapted to work with the human psyche and physiology, can... Sorry, I yawn every time I'm reading these. Can transcend the mind beyond the limits of time and space into a peculiar place we are yet to explore. If not for our own experiences, corresponding exactly with the depictions provided in Necronomicon and some other books of forgotten lore, I would easily declare myself a madman. Conclusively, I have solid evidence printed out for me to justify the objectivity of my position. That dimension is completely devoid of light, other than some small glowing and morphing geometrical shapes appearing and disappearing momentarily around us. It also feels extremely cold, but I do believe these are just null sensations that our physical bodies attain from what is otherwise impossible to acquire without the Conarium. It is not for us to see this fantastic void with a pair of corporeal eyes, and possibly we are the first explorers ever to reach this ancient forbidden place. But the question now weighing heavy on my mind is whether we could ever fully understand this experience with the hindrance of our own limited sensations. Interesting. Interesting.
It sounded like the floor is hollow back there.
Probably means I should check that, huh? Secret piece. And the cylinder. I want to keep looking at all these artifacts, so I am curious.
Lizard spirit mask. A Serpentine ritual mask from India, which is said to have hypnotic effects on the one who deeply gazes into its eyes.
Creepy.
This is called the Mask of the Beholder. Skulls from New Guinea that are believed to be housing protective spirits.
Don't look very protective.
Locked.
It's locked.
This is exactly the same room I've been in one of my visions.
According to legend, this very djembe belonged to a learned drummer from Senegal who can speak with the dead by rhythmically beating it. A native drum from the Asmat people of New Guinea. Their creation myth says Phumerapits made the first carvings of men and women. By beating on this drum, Phumerapits caused the figures to dance, bringing them to life.
Creepy. Oh, it's a penguin. I don't trust it. Probably shouldn't pick up ashes. Probably a bad idea. Old friend, what you've told me about the shared nature of the experience the Conarium provides made me think about necromantic means of data inquiry. I am sure you'll remember what I told you about why certain corpses never decay, but rest firm and fat in their tombs for 1,000 years. I believe with some help from a certain acquaintance I can provide you with such specimens. This would be beneficial for both of us, I believe. Eagerly awaiting your answer, H. Warren. Interesting.
Locked.
That's locked. There's stuff in the basement. I should probably check this phonograph first before I continue onwards. That wasn't there before, I don't think. Pretty sure that wasn't there before. Dear E.W. Ross, how can we comprehend exactly how much time has passed since the erection of the earliest ziggurats of Sumeria? What can we know about the time-worn Sphinx still standing on the Giza Plateau? They only justify the sheer ignorance of mankind by forcefully making us admit our instantaneous vibrations in the vast cosmos are but an illusion. Today I want to inform you about something that is equally as interesting as such edifices. That's something I presume you will have a hard time believing. I have finally acquired some information regarding the fabled cities of Rub al-Khali, which are said to have been built in an undreamed age of certain wonders and rumored to have been intentionally submerged beneath the eternally shifting sands thousands of years ago. There is even more to the story. According to a reliable source, there should be depictions of information about the locations of ancient Conariums buried within those halls. Within a few weeks, you'll receive a book containing the locations of those cities, and a map predating all maps known today, directly copied from the Antediluvian originals. I'm sure you are excited beyond imagination and eager to discuss these findings in detail. But that will have to wait a while, since I'll be away for some time visiting the oriental wonders of the old world. I am sure you know what I mean. Hope to see you soon, Harley Warren.
When using Conarium, we are able to be seen as well as to see. For some time, I was detecting a conscious something, previously unseen by my rudimentary vestiges. Only lately, it becomes clear. Now it comes into every session and seems to materialize more and more each time. I won't attempt describing it, but only would say that it's not benevolent. From what I can get from its glowing semblance, which I believe is used as a way of communication, it can sense you, only if you spend a considerable time within the sessions. I've read about it in the cursed Necronomicon and some elusive records compiled from deep-rooted Bedouin oral literature. Thus learned that it tries reaching the corporeal vessel to dominate and execute the wanderers of the beyond, such as ourselves. But again, against all warnings, I was a fool to believe that I can stop it with just simple signs and incantations.
Yeah, no.
As a resort, we ended up lighting up the place with myriads of candles as well as electrical lamps, but still shiver with fear with every noise our rundown enclave is causing, isolated from ancient darkness of the night.
Interesting. Very interesting. Not bad. Button mash it. That'll fix it. Let me think. Object with 8 pointy shapes on it. Probably not able to insert it yet. I'll check downstairs. Lying outside the known space-time continuum, this is a dimension to which the gate is knowledge and the key is the Conarium. As we started to shed our fleshly bindings, we start to perceive more and more. If we inquire by merely knowing and thinking on any subject matter, windows to related time and space open up before our non-material selves, our minds. And what's better, we've grasped that the experiences in the sessions are shared and even improved by all the attendees' personal knowledge. That's interesting. Even thinking about the possibilities that may bestow upon us in our quest for transcending the limits of our mortal bodies is about to make me crazy, but sometimes I wonder what has been keeping our sanity intact inside of this forbidden place. Behind the thick walls of pitch darkness surrounding us, there is something looming, whispering in my ears, in a language familiar, yet I cannot discern its content. Interesting. Okay. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, so there, then, there. So that's right. Trial and error. What? That don't make no sense. All three of them pop up? I'm not sure I quite understand this puzzle.
It's locked.
Yes, I get that it's locked. How do I open it though? That's what doesn't make sense. Give me 1 second. Okay. Derp. Do I have a note, perhaps? Eventually, I'll have to get something. Probably gonna be here for a bit, guys. Sorry, bear with me. Just a bunch of puzzles that there's no way I can know the answer to. Alright, I'm looking it up. I'm not gonna sit and fiddle with a goddamn door for 3 hours. Then you play. that's neat. Okay, so that doesn't help me. Is this it? Oh, not that. No, not. God damn it. Really, Google? Yeah, I don't understand what this is supposed to represent. Sorry guys, I would love to do this without a guide, but it's difficult. I mean, I love the game, but it's freaking difficult. That one? Yeah, I don't know how I would have been able to figure that out. Yeah, sorry, there was no way I would have been able to figure that out. Go back to my video, there you go.
I need a phonograph cylinder.
Okay. So there's a cylinder I missed somewhere. Right here. Right here.
In archaic myths, lurking in shunned and forbidden volumes, I've been able to trace some parts, speaking about a device of non-terrestrial origin that is capable of much more than I could ever imagine. Ancient Conariums, I will call them. Machines which are said to have been built long before mankind ever tread on this planet. The very source of the design I've used to make my own version of the machine.
Huh. Interesting. Just an empty box for no reason. Cthulhu! The Dark Lord. A highly ornamental wooden mask that clearly depicts a cephalopod creature. Just looking at it gives me the shivers. Better stick it in my pants. With all the other stuff I probably shouldn't carry around.
I hope the ladder doesn't give out under my weight.
Well, that's reassuring. What goodies do we have down here? I'm so glad this game autosaves.
It's stuck.
You see. Body there.
Locked.
Duke.
I need a phonograph cylinder.
That look important. Open a key.
It is said that ancient Conariums have the ability to transfer one's mind outside, through the endless vacuum, into other receiving Conariums.
Really?
Just think about the possibility of shedding off the earthbound mortal coil to reach to the stars and yonder, as a free agent to see the grand scheme above and beyond.
I don't have
the
one of
third
those
dimension.
fancy chairs that everybody
Being
else
able
has.
to contemplate
I gotta stretch
vistas
every once
and
in a
sense
while.
things you could never ever dream of, with the help of the bodily sensations. Finally, we shall overleap time, space, and dimensions, and without bodily motion peer to the bottom of creation.
Interesting.
Yes, I know how this sounds to you. This is incomprehensible, even for someone like me who spent almost a lifetime on such arcane topics.
I've seen some strange
It
things.
is just sad to see. The knowledge has been out there all the time, forevermore, and we failed to read between the lines.
Elder sigil? No, that's a pentagram. I know what a pentagram is. That not bueno. No bueno.
I remember this place, and what we achieved here. Violating the laws of nature with the help of those dead bodies brought here secretly from only God knows where. Forcing them to cooperate by the means of the cursed necromancy, and dreaming their dreams in those profane sessions to learn forbidden knowledge. Now I can distinctly see how pure madness once roamed here, within our own shoes.
Count me in. I want some forbidden knowledge. I like forbidden knowledge. Just checking. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Should I tooch it? The game freeze? Nope, okay. Loading screen. I can't get it free.
I knew it. All those years of extensive research have not been in vain. Here it is, lying dormant and standing still beneath the eternally shifting sands of Rubal Khali for who knows how many millennia.
My pants and that. Alright, I'm going to end this episode here, take a little break, and then I will hopefully finish this game in the next stream. We'll see. But thank you guys very much for watching. I'm compiling all of this into a playlist, so if you want to see the whole entire thing, you can go right ahead and do that. We'll just call it Conarium and then parentheses horror. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.